It's astonishing that 70% of digital transformations fail because of people, not because of technology. Multi-million-dollar systems sit unused because people just don't want to use them. When you ignore thinking about experience and adoption, you can run into the following problems that we have seen time and time again. Employees bypass new systems and just use Excel or email or other tools. Or they do use it, but productivity goes down 20 to 40% post-launch. And ultimately, poor UX drives top performers out, and it's always more expensive to bring in new people. Overall, your expected ROI just goes in the opposite direction. Oftentimes, companies do focus on experience for outside systems and users, but not for their own employees. Embedding EX from strategy to execution is just as, or even more, important. Ways you can do that: in your strategy phase, define your EX metrics early, map the journey with real stories and mindset, not just workflows, and link adoption to ROI. During the design phase, observe the users, understand their thought processes and challenges, co-create with users, bring them into rapid prototyping activities, and keep users in every design review. And during the build and launch, stay close to developers, do constant user testing after sprints, and build user evangelists who will help drive excitement and adoption. An example from the hospitality industry that we ran into: the developers designed and built a new interface for agents at the counter using an exciting new technology. The agents hated it and refused to use it. We stood at the counters, really trying to understand what needed to be available at a glance, how important it was for the agent to be looking at their customers rather than their screens, and we're able to take the system that nobody wanted to use and redesign it into something that was efficient, that they loved, that helped them do their jobs, and that was really built to what the agents needed to do. A similar example we had with a large financial services company was for a new sales portal that they launched. And again, nobody wanted to use it. They just kept on using Excel and tracking everything that way and not taking advantage of all the tools and investment that their employer had made. We sat with those users, we really dug into what those challenges were, and really learned that their concerns were things like other people being able to see their data, the data not being available in a way that was consistent with their workflow, and a myriad of other problems that were eminently solvable once you really understood what those users needed to do and brought great design practices into the picture, like using visual cues in the right ways and easy calls to action and so on. This is not just about being good to your employees, it actually has real business impact. Much faster onboarding, dramatic increases in productivity, closing more deals, retaining your employees, and a huge return on a technology investment that you're making anyway. Experience isn't just a layer, it's the foundation of transformation. And if you embed it early, it can literally mean the difference between failure and success.